Atlas has finally announced the DLC to Persona 3 Reload, The Answer. I never got to play in the original Fez version because one, well, the Fez version is really hard to play right now, just because you have to either get on the original PS2 or you have to actually just like emulate it on your computer, but I didn't really feel like doing that, so I just played the portable version of the game, so I never got to experience The Answer, so that's why I'm very excited that they're actually releasing it to the public now, coming out September of this year. It's honestly crazy how they announced it this early already, only 1 month after the game came out. And I find it to be absolutely fantastic because I honestly thought this DLC wasn't going to get announced until like next year. And the only reason why I thought it was going to get announced was because Midori on Twitter, of course, the famous Persona leaker, he did leak this like basically I think like a week after the game came out or something, that The Answer was going to be in development. So I was just not expecting it to already get announced, but that's honestly so hyped that we're able to play it at the end of this year. I think it's going to come out around the same time as Metaphor as well, because September is around like fall, I think. So that's actually kind of crazy that we're going to get Persona content and also Metaphor content in around the same couple of months between each other. That is just going to be a while. Like the end of 2024 is the time for Atlas, and The Answer is just honestly looking phenomenal as well. I did try playing Fez a little bit, like just for The Answer, but I honestly couldn't get past the combat. I know people do like the not be able to control your party members, like do the whole command thing, but me personally, I don't really like it at all. One, because I'm bad at it, and also because I'd rather just be able to control my party members. I find it to be a lot more engaging and just fun in general in almost every way possible. So I'm sorry to all my people that love to act freely or whatever, directing them to do certain commands, but I'm not a big fan of it. I like doing it, controlling them myself. So that's why I'm excited for The Answer to finally be in Reload, because we get all the best battle mechanics from Reload, but now we get to use it inside of The Answer. It's just going to be so phenomenal. Whoa! I see that down there. That button right there. I don't see it says subscribed. I see it says subscribe. Better go press it. It just lit up. I know it did. You like lights. You like lights. Now, I wonder what they're going to do with this. I wonder if they're going to keep it the same, where they just get rid of the Persona Compendium and all of that, and also like they change the shuffle times and make it to where basically you just can't choose your own card. That's also another thing I didn't like about the original The Answer, was how the cards just went up off the screen and then came back down. You got to pick a random card. You can't even pick the ones that you wanted. I find that to be so stupid, because the whole thing of the shuffle time was you're able to play a game and then get the card you want if you're good enough at doing it. But no, you can't do it at all. You just take it off the screen and boom, pick a random card. And if you get the death card, well, GG. But that's why I'm hoping that they keep it the same. It's out of Reload, where they're not the same like the original Fez. I mean, it's not the same as the original Reload, where you're just able to pick a card, because I find it to be so much more better, and I like it a lot more because you can just easily choose anything. And that's what makes it go by a lot more faster than waiting for the thing to spin every single time. So hopefully they keep it the same, just like how Reload just normally works. Now, it is all good that The Answer is finally coming out, but we gotta talk about the first two waves of this, where the first wave is just more costumes and the second wave is even more costumes. Like, I feel like they could have easily done more better things with this. Like, they could have added challenge battles or something. Honestly, I don't got more ideas after that, but I mean, come on, just anything would feel like that would be better than just costumes to the game. But like all the costumes from wave 1 and 2 could have just been into one wave, and then wave 2 could have been like added challenge battles like how they did in Persona 5. I don't know what else they could have done really. I'm not that good at coming up with ideas, but I feel like they could have done something else that would at least be better than just costumes for more characters. And we do gotta talk about how they keep snuffing out Koromaru and his freaking costumes. Look at it. It's just literally the same thing that they got from the every other time, but now they just recolor his vest. That's it. It's just Koromaru with a vest. They could have given him a nice little funny hat, but they don't do it. They don't care about Koromaru, man. Why don't they care? He's like the best party member in the game. He's the best character in the story. Got the most insane dialogue. I cry every time he speaks, just how emotional all of his speeches are. But they always snuff him out. They always do it. Like, come on, game. Give Koromaru some love. If you did play this game, like when it first came out to Reload, and then Atlas is just now showing the trailer a month after the game came out, because the game takes a while to beat. It took me 120 hours. I know that's way longer than the average person, but I was just slowly enjoying my time with that game because it was absolutely peak. But if you didn't beat the game in a month, and then you did see this trailer, there's definitely some spoilers in here that, sure they don't say outright, but you can kind of tell what's going to happen if you watch the trailer before playing the game. Just in case you guys haven't beaten the game yet, you're watching this still, I won't say it, but I mean, if you have beaten the game, you have seen the answer, you just know everything, you know the spoilers I'm talking about that it's kind of just hinting towards in these trailers. But yeah, that's basically my thoughts on all like the new DLC packs and just the answer finally getting added to this game. Really hoping they fix all the kind of things with this game, like how the pacing was kind of weirdly off, and just I didn't really play the answer, but I know I started it, but it was just kind of like dungeon crawling and then just like a little bit of story in between. So I'm hoping that they kind of fix it, because I don't know how they will, but hopefully they do. They made Tartarus so much for fun, so maybe going through all these random door things are gonna be a lot more fun too. But hey, we gotta see at the end of the year. So thank you all so much for watching. And if you liked the video, leave a like. And if you enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe. That would mean a lot to me if you did. So now I'm going to go back to looking at some Persona gameplay because I'm kind of hyped for this.